What's going on, everyone? I'm here still at Joe Nall 2025 and I'm going over to the Horizon tent. I'm going to talk to Steve Petrotto. He's with Horizon. He is in the marketing. So he's going to speak about the Hawk, the T45, which is a new release about a week and a half ago. It's kind of exciting. It's a new jet. And maybe they might have some more product that he can talk about, but let's go talk to Steve. So what's going on, Steve? How are you doing?
Oh, really good, man. 2025 Joe Nall. It's been a wet and muddy time, but the sun's finally out, so enjoying the day.
Thank you for taking the time to come and interview us. And you know what? First off, we got to talk about the Hawk,
yeah,
the T45 Hawk, and whatever else that you want to talk about on a new release. It would be great. But yeah. Why don't you just shoot on the hip here and show me what this Hawk is all about?
Well, we got one right behind me. This is actually prototype number 1, so it's not the best looking one we have, but it's still pretty darn good. There'll be some cosmetic updates to it. You'll note this one has the larger red intakes, and the final production one will be more of the proper scale design with the white here, with the red lipstick and the intake danger signs coming through it. But nonetheless, this is our new Hawk. It is a 97-inch wing, 103-inch long. It's designed for a 140 to 160 size turbine. We have, in this particular one, a KingTech 142, and that's kind of on the lower end, but still plenty of power for grass and for asphalt runways. It's got trailing link landing gear as an option. We sell the ARF, and we sell an option with gear. And then we have a bunch of other combos as well. The airframe is all wood, believe it or not. And it is a carbon fiber reinforced airframe, very similar to our previous model, which was the MB339. This particular one is covered in a PVC covering, so it's actually printed covering, very much like almost like a thin plastic sheeting, but it reacts very much like an ultra coat. So you can still iron it, you can still heat gun it, but it is very resistant to bubbling and very resistant to wrinkling. It will still happen, as you can see on this model. It's been out for all day in the hot sun, and it probably needs a little bit of ironing. But that is, once you get it down, it's really, really good. Now, it's all printed, so all the weathering, all the panel lines, all the markings is in the airframe out of the box as you see it. Obviously, this one's prototype 1. Prototype 2 will look a little nicer. Just some, again, cosmetic updates. It's light ready, so it's got the nose light capable spot there. It does come with the lens and the bowl. It does have the wing pockets for your navigation lights in the wing, and then you can doll it up however you want. We've worked with Unilight to create a sport edition of the light set, so it's a combo, and then there's a scale set of the light set that they sell as well. The cockpit itself is all air, ready to go with the 2 pilots in there, and it's super easy to take off. All the hatches are spring loaded, so we just have 2 spring loaded hatches there. Pull those and the hatch comes right up. Really big hatch on this model. As you can see, I don't have my batteries in it, so it's a little tail heavy right now, but really cavernous, really easy to build. We've got our Spectrum 2410T in there with our Synapse gyro. This is running brushless servos all around. And of course, it's going to take 1 servo up front for the gear door and then a couple in the back for the mains. It does have operational gear doors as optional. You can choose to not install them and just kind of keep it more sporty and a little light if you don't want to go all out. But of course, we opted to go all out and add all that into it. It does come with a composite 5.5 liter tank, as you can see back there. And it also comes with the magnetic vent line, the magnetic fill line, excuse me, and then of course the vent line that's on the bottom of the airframe. And then the tailpipe is also included. So when we go to the back here, I'm just gonna lay the hatch on top so we don't have a CG issue here. And I'll open up the hatch. You can see the turbine in this one. So again, really big hatch. We're a big fan of easy to work on. So a big hatch here, I'll get out of the sunlight. And this has got the KingTech 142. This is one of our test engines that we use in a lot of different things. This particular airframe did all of our stress testing, believe it or not. It's perfectly airworthy after all of that. People don't realize that we put all of our stuff through really rigorous stress testing, as any manufacturer should do. We put this through, I think, 13 positive and 9 negative, which is a lot of G's on an airframe that's made of wood. You wouldn't think it could handle it, but obviously it's perfect shape now and still flying to this day. So I'm sure it could take a lot more, but we pushed it to the point where we felt like that was more than enough that an average customer wouldn't do that. The vertical stab is removable, as well as the horizontal, so they come off for travel. You can leave the stab on if you've got the room in your vehicle. I've seen this fit as small as a Toyota Yaris and as big as a Yukon, so it can fit in a lot of places. Out of the box, it does come in one big box when you get it to your house. So it's a big freight shipment. The fuselage is split in two, and a lot of people can't spot it right away, but it's actually right here where the rear pilot is sitting, and that is where the split line is. And if once you put it together, you really never have to take it apart. However, we have some pilots in the EU who are using all of their electronics and everything up front, and then Festool fittings for their turbine, so they can keep everything in the front and actually break the airframe down to go to the field. We don't really have that problem in the United States as much, but being a global company, sometimes stuff like that we tend to think about. And we have seen our pilots over there do that as well. The intakes do have FOD guards in them, and those don't have any negative effect on the airframe. Of course, you do have a FOD guard on your turbine as standard, typically from your turbine manufacturer, but it is nice to note that it does have those, as it does suck up grass here and there. And yeah, the ventral fins as well. Those also come off, easy to transport, 2 bolts, they pop right off. The horizontals are 2 bolts, the rudder's 2 bolts. Really easy to move around, and about 48 to 52 pounds flying weight, depending on what you equip it with. This one's on the lighter side, of course, with the lighter engine, and we have smoke in the other one, which puts it above the 50, I think it's at 54 or so. So not quite paperworked, but definitely in the United States, a good weight for this size model.
Man,
so,
that's pretty nice.
Ship in August too, so hopefully it'll be on the water shortly. We're finishing up some final details, getting the manual done, that sort of thing, and they'll be out here in August. This particular model is, I guess as we say, under my custodial ownership. It's not my personal plane at this point, but like I said, it's prototype 1. I kind of took ownership of it for the event, but it will go back to the fleet and just be back in our demo fleet here. I think that the turbine is owned by our development team, so I'll get one of my own someday, and I'm happy, looking forward to it, because it's a lot of fun. I think it has all the great characteristics that you want in a Hawk, but honestly it doesn't, I hate to say it this way, it doesn't really have any of the bad characteristics. Hawks tend to be a little snappy at times, and this one doesn't really have that characteristic. Yes, it's not an exact scale outline, but the fact that it looks the part, you know, it's a T-45 scheme on a Hawk that's kind of sportified. And so, but all of that said, it looks really great in the air, and it flies exceptionally well.
Do you have anything else that you would like to show us that would be fun for the hobbyist?
I think so. We got a couple of neat things here. One of them is actually one that we don't make, but we do distribute. And I like to share this because it's not a Hangar 9 product. It's actually from a brand named Phoenix model. And Horizon Hobby, actually through Tower Hobbies, distributes it. So this one is my personal plane, so I'm also more excited about it. But this is the Phoenix Lysander. It's been around for many years now. A lot of folks don't know where to find them anymore. So it's pretty unique. You don't see a lot of them out there. This particular one, available again at Tower Hobbies and soon to be at horizonhobby.com. But it's equipped with a Sato 90. It's way too much power for an airframe of this size. But as the saying goes, it looked cooler, so I put the motor in there. The motor fits in the cowl really nicely. And this is actually a Vario prop. So it's a fully adjustable propeller, a couple of set screws, and you can find the pitch that you want. And right now it's a 23.5-inch blade running on 10 inches of pitch, and I think I could probably de-pitch it a bit more because it's got so much power. But the airframe is really neat. It's a really unique airframe. This was a spy plane, you know, a reconnaissance type aircraft. They're very mechanically complex in the full scale, and model it's a lot easier. It's one of the simpler models I have to put together. 2 screws on the wings, 2 little struts, and some servo lines, and I'm up to flying. And I get about a 30-minute flight out of this, believe it or not.
Wow.
Because it just sips on fuel. So after about 10, 12 minutes, I'm usually bored, but it flies exceptionally nice. It's very beautiful sounding, great for morning flights. And it'll be getting equipped with lights when we get back out of Joe Nall.
So what's the name of this again?
So the airframe is a Westland Lysander.
Okay.
And it's produced by Phoenix Model. And Phoenix Model is a partner of Horizon's as well, but this is their product that they developed, and then we sell as a distributor in the United States. They also have some European distributors as well. This one has Cali graphics all over it, and I had Peter Goldsmith do some just minor weathering to it to make it look a little dirtier, but it's all dolled up. And yeah, beautiful plane.
It's awesome. I like it. It's just different.
It's just different.
It's the only one here.
I think so. Yeah, it's probably very true.
It sounds awesome with that engine. That's a Sato?
Yeah, Sato FG90.
Okay.
And yeah, it's not quite done. I've got a cool spinner made for it that actually looks scale. It had to go back to the UK to get fixed, but it's on its way back. So yeah, super neat airframe, very different. And then outside of that, we've got our, we got our D7 over here. I know you probably like that personally.
I don't know if you you know I fly a
Oh, I know.
full-size
Oh,
D7.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I've seen it. It's
yeah, it's an awesome airplane.
So yeah, this is our D7. It's been around for a bit. This is the cool thing about this particular airframe is it's totally up to you on what you want to power it with. You know, obviously this one has an electric system in it. You wouldn't be able to tell. We got a cool 3D printed motor on top from the guys at scaleengines.com, RC Scale Engines. Sean over there is a really cool guy, partner of ours, so he likes to help us out, get us some cool stuff. So he's made the guns for us, and he made the engine for us as well. This one has an Avian Spectrum brushless motor in it, and of course I got this really sweet prop. I think this is from Falcon. This airframe is really versatile. It's honestly capable of doing 3D. It's capable of flying scale, and it's capable of basic aerobatics. It's a great morning flyer, and being that it's full electric, it is two 6S 7000s in parallel in the nose to keep the nose weight in, and I still probably could add a little nose weight, but it flies for, again, 20 minutes, so we can go out there early mornings, shoot touch and goes all day long, and just a blast to fly. And again, this thing can take electric, it can take gas, it can take nitro, you can throw crazy stuff in the front of it and have a lot of fun. And when we developed it, the video is actually part aerobatics and part scale flying and part 3D. So it can do it all. So it's definitely not just a scale airframe, although I've got mine set up to be kind of scale, but really a lot of fun.
It's great. I love it. I bet it flies as good as the real one.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Outside of that, we've got...
And you got a Pitts there.
Yeah, we got our
you
Pitts
the
60.
MB.
We got our MB339.
Pawnee.
That's the Pawnee Brave. Yeah, all these are Hangar 9 products. Been in the portfolio for a while now. The MB being our first turbine jet that we released a couple of years ago. That was the first scheme. We now have the military scheme as well, military trainer scheme, and it's using that same printed covering as the Hawk. And so it's done exceptionally well. It's become kind of the trainer turbine of choice, turbine trainer of choice for many folks. Of course, there's a lot of brands out there doing good turbine trainers, but the MB being as stable as it is, and of course that one has got a little longer wing than the full scale version, but it's designed to, again, it's sportified, so it's made to be a better flying airplane and none of the bad habits. And that's what we love to see. It looks good in the air and it flies incredibly well, and it's super docile, and it will teach the average guy to get into turbines. And frankly, that's what it did for me. Before this, I didn't fly turbine, and now I'm all into it. And so for me, in a matter of a couple of years, granted I've been in RC for over 20, I always shied away from turbine, and now I've got one, and certainly one more on the way with the Hawk coming. So definitely has helped me kind of break the ground into turbine.
Wow, that's great. Well, I guess real quick, we got a Pitts, but the Piper Cub. It looks like it's clip wing?
That is the clip wing. So
okay.
That's a, we sell that as an ARF and a plug and play, believe it or not. And so that one actually has our optional clip wing set. So when we released it, we shipped it with a standard wing, and then we sold the clip wing set as an option. And those are just now getting into stock. So those are available, and it's a lot of fun on the clip wings, as you can imagine. We also sell the wheel pants for it, so you can really doll it up and make it look pretty. Super easy, 6S 4000 power system on there. Amazing, super fun, really easy to tear down, throw it in the car, but a good flying Cub, as most of them are.
Yeah. Well, that sounds great, Steve. Well, I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thanks for your time here at the Horizon, the booth here in Joe Nall 2025. First day without rain.
Thank you. Yeah, beautiful day. Thanks for stopping by, and we hope to see you guys here next year.
All right, take care.